Hello little coders, are you ready to code and play? Today we are going to look into how to use PictoBlox, Sprites, Stage and Share projects.
Hello little coders, welcome back to our channel FunBot Coding. So in our today's video, we are going to look at into the PictoBlox and look at into how to use the PictoBlox and make some amazing projects. Okay, so this is going to be an introduction video to PictoBlox. In our previous video, we looked at how to download PictoBlox for a Windows laptop or computer and also how to use the online version of the PictoBlox. So in today's video, we will be looking at how to use the PictoBlox and make some amazing projects and look into all the features available in the PictoBlox. Shall we? So quickly open your PictoBlox software or PictoBlox online version and click on blocks you see here. Yeah, click on it and you will be directed into this page. Yeah, so here we have a lot of things to look at it, right? So we will start with this beer we look at here. Okay, so this beer is called as Toby. So how do I know this beard is named as Toby? It is available here, right? It is saying the sprite is Toby. So what is a sprite? A sprite is going to be a character or an animation that is going to help us to visualize our project. So every project we build and every program we code is going to be to perform some task with the help of these sprites here. Okay, so today we have the Toby sprite. So is that only Toby sprite in PictoBlox? No, there are a lot of sprites in PictoBlox that we can choose from this button here. Yeah, it says choose a sprite. So I will click on it and I can see a lot of sprites here. Yeah, there is a cat, there is a man, there is a dinosaur, there is a lot of characters available. But today we will be using Toby. Yeah, so you have to choose it and we are going to get a Toby. So since I had a Toby before, now I have two Tobys. If I don't want the other Toby, I can simply click on this dustbin button I see on this Toby character. Okay, and he's going to go poof. Okay, so now the place where Toby is present is called as a stage. Yeah, this block is called as a stage. This place. Yeah. So in the stage, Toby is present. And what is a stage? Stage is going to be a virtual environment where our sprite is present and we can see the outcomes of our projects virtually. Yeah, we do a program. We do a program to make us do some tasks. Yeah, we make some projects to do some games or any other task that should perform. So how will we know if it is performing the right thing or programming is doing the right task? So that we can see in the stage. Yeah, it will be reflected in the stage. Okay, so below the stage, we have some options here. We have show and hide. We already know this option is going to tell the name of the sprite, right? It is going to be Toby. Now, this show is going to show the sprite, and if we hide it, our sprite is going to be hidden. So we will click on show for now. And the next one is the size of Toby. Yeah, here we can either reduce size of Toby or we can increase size of Toby or we can have the same size of Toby. Okay, and then we have the direction. Direction is in which direction Toby is facing. Now he is facing in this direction, right? So we can also make him face the other direction. Like we can make him face in 180 degrees. We can make him face in 0 degrees. Yeah. So standard is going to be 90 degrees. Yeah. We will make him to 90. We can also type it on here as 90. Okay. So next we have here x and y. And the value of x is 0 and value of y is also 0. So what is x and y? So x and y is going to be the coordinates that is going to represent the position of Toby. Yeah. So this stage here is going to be divided into 4 quadrants, just like a graph. So just like a graph, it is going to have 4 quadrants. And this is going to be the y-axis and this is going to be the x-axis, right? Just like a graph. And everything above in upward direction of y-axis is going to be plus y values and everything in the downward direction is going to be minus y values. Yeah. And likewise for x also, in left side it is going to be minus x and in the right side it is going to be plus x. Yeah, cool. So what about the center? The center, both x and y values are going to be 0. So let us now show 2 and see what happens. Yeah, right now I'm showing 2b and setting his x value to 0 and y value to 0. So now 2b is exactly in the center of the stage. That is why his values of x and y are 0 and 0. Yeah. If I move 2b upwards, what is going to happen? The y value is going to increase. Yeah. And if I move it downwards, it is going to decrease. And likewise, right and left for x and y. Yeah. That's pretty cool, right? Okay. So next, we are going to look at the interesting part of our PictoBlox. Okay. So what you see here are going to be the categories of blocks available in the PictoBlox. Yeah. So there are a lot of categories available. It is going to be motion, it is going to be looks, it is going to be sound or events and a lot more. Yeah. So all these categories are going to have blocks inside it. So blue color blocks are going to be motion and purple color blocks are going to be looks, pink color is going to be sound and so on. So what these blocks will do is these blocks will have a specific set of instructions in them. Yeah. So if you see here, it says move 10 steps. So that is a very specific instruction that is going to be given to 2b. So what we will do is we will take these blocks and put it into here. Yeah. So this is the scripting area. Yeah. Everywhere here is going to be the scripting area where we are going to take the blocks and position them to give instructions to our sprites, our stage. Okay. So the sprite for us today is Toby. And we have selected Toby and now we are going to give instructions to Toby. So every block we put on here is going to be the instructions that we are going to give to Toby. You can also see here, that is a Toby, right? That means we are going to give instructions to Toby. For example, if I select some other sprite, I have John with me. Yeah. So when I am in scripting area of John, it is going to be the instructions I provide to John. When I am in scripting area of Toby, then it is going to be the instructions I am going to provide to Toby. Yeah. Okay. So now for today, we will only be providing instruction to Toby. So we will delete John. Okay. So for Toby, let's see what happens when we say move 10 steps. So whenever we click on move 10 steps, Toby is going to move forward for 10 steps. Yeah, can you see that? Very good. So now this is something that happens when we press on it, right? So what if we want to make it automatic? So what we will do is we will go to events and take when green flag clicked. So where do you see a green flag? We see a green flag here, right? So we are going to click on that and now our Toby is going to move forward 10 steps forward whenever we click on the green flag. And he can also do some other thing. Like I can say move for when I click the green flag, you're going to move 10 steps and you're going to turn in 15 degrees. I can also do that. So what will happen now is when I click on the green flag, it is going to move 10 steps and turn 15 degrees. Let's see if that happens. Okay. So we will click on the green flag. He moves and he goes 15 degrees. He rotates 15 degrees. Yeah. So that is what will happen when we arrange them. Okay. So what is this is they always the programs we make will always be executed in the top to bottom direction. Okay. So the first step is always going to be clicking on the green color flag. The second step is always going to move forward for 10 steps. And then the third step is always going to be turn 15 degrees. Okay. It is always going to do this. Okay, let us see. We will also put on go to a random position. So now if we click on it, it is going to move 10 steps and then it is going to move turn 15 degrees and then it is going to go to a random position. Do you see Toby turning and going to a random position? Yeah, so that is what will happen. See, now Toby is right. Yeah, because it has completed turning 15 degrees to the 90 degrees. Okay, so and it will also be going to the random position. So this is how programming works in PictoBlox. Yeah. So now we have completed our project and we have to save the project. So what we will do, we will click on this button here. Yeah. So this button is the save button in PictoBlox. We are going to click on it. It is going to save our project. So I'm going to keep the name as my project and I'm going to select the place where I want to store the project and click on save. So now my project is saved. What if I want to open the project again? I will go to file. I will click on open and I will say yes. And then I can see my project here, right? So I will click on it and it is going to open my project. So all the files are not going to be stored in PictoBlox, but they are going to be stored in your computer. So if you open PictoBlox in another computer and sign up into your account, you will not be able to see your projects there. Okay, so what you have to do is either you can do file sharing. Yeah, if you click on file sharing, you're going to get a copy link and you can copy this link and give it to the other device to open this project. Or you can send the file as a whole to the other device and open it there. Okay, you will not be able to see this project in the other devices. So I guess that's it for today. And this is a quick introduction to PictoBlox. In our upcoming videos, we will be looking into very creative and very amazing projects in our upcoming videos. Yeah. So if you like this video and got to learn something from this, please like, share, comment and subscribe to FunBot Coding. Yeah. So see you again guys. Thank you.